Hello everyone. Today in this video, we will create a NAT network in VirtualBox. So in VirtualBox, we use different type of network adapters, and NAT or network address translation is one of that service or types of network adapter. So in our home, all the devices gets connected with the home router, and the scenario might be different in the industries where multiple devices gets connected with a switch. So what happens is the network address that the router has, all the IP addresses gets the unique IP address from the same network, and NAT service actually works the similar way to those home router. And what it does is it creates a private network and group all the virtual machines that we use in the hypervisor tool. In this case, it's VirtualBox. So it prevents any access from the outside network. That means the host network, and all the virtual machines that is inside that NAT network will able to communicate with each other, and though it's preventing um, systems outside of this network to directly access the system that is inside this network. However, all the virtual machines that are inside the network will be able to communicate with the outside systems through TCP and UDP. So let's see the architecture quickly. So from internet, the physical router gets connected, right? Like at home, and then our host machine gets one IP address from that network address of the physical router, and we install VirtualBox inside our host machine, and over there we can have multiple virtual machines. In this case, we are showing that we will have one Kali and one Metasploitable virtual machines. Um, so we will create a NAT network, and the address will be 10.10.10.0, and each of these virtual machines will have their unique IP address of that private network, and by default, the gateway is 10.10.1. So all the virtual machines that we want to be inside that NAT network, we need to change the network configuration for all these virtual machines to NAT network in order to um, use this NAT service. Okay, so let's see how we can create a NAT network in VirtualBox. So when you come to the home screen of VirtualBox, we can simply click on File, and then we can go to Tools and then Network Manager, or we can right click and then Tools and then Network Managers, however you feel okay. So click on that, and then you will see that by default host only network is selected, and though we are not covering this in this video, but remember that in order to create any host only network you will need a root access. So our focus is NAT network, so I clicked on NAT network, and then on top I can see that there is one option for create. I will click on that, and that creates a default network. We can change the name, we can change the IP addresses. So what I will do, I will double click on it, and it gives this small window, and I can rename it to Net Network something else as well. So over here we can see the name of this network by default is Net Network. You can change the name as you like. Also, this IP address can be changed. We can give any private IP address that we want. In this case, I will give it 10.10.10.0/24. You can enable IPv6 as well if you want, and then in order to apply, all you need to do is click on apply to in the NAT network. So click on apply, and that's it. So now we can go back to the virtual machines that we have. So I will click on Kali, and then from here I will go to setting, or I can right click on this and go to setting, and over here I will go to network. I can see that the default is net. I can change it to NAT network, and when I do, if I have multiple NAT network, I will see all the available NAT network, and I can select the one that I want these Kali virtual machines to be. So I will click on OK, and the same way I will click on Metasploitable, and then right click, go into setting, network, and then again from net I will select NAT network, and by default again, as I have only one NAT network, so it is selected automatically. I will click on OK, and now our NAT network configuration has been completed. If we run, for example, if we quickly run Kali, so we will able to see. So I opened terminal. So in order to check the configuration of the network, I will simply do ifconfig, and I can see that the IP address for this Kali machine is 10.10.10.6. So in this way, you can create NAT network, and thus creating a private network within your virtual machine. So I hope you find this video useful. If you do, please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if there is any queries, please do let me know in the comment section. Thank you.